welcome to the lounge with me, Rajat Kapoor. On my lounge, we discuss relationships and we see them in a new light. When wives make more money than their husbands, more often than not, they are seen as wearing the pants. Today we speak to people who are in marriages where they have reversed the traditional roles.
Hi, my name is Pankaj Bhushan. I live both in the US and India. I travel back and forth. I just launched a new company that pipes Indian content to South Asians in the US. My wife has an equally exciting career. It's a little different. She's in public health. She's nomadic like me and travels to countries like Afghanistan and Zimbabwe. I'm told I'm in a unique situation where my wife makes more money than I do. Frankly, both Krishna and I are good with that, and as long as we continue to pursue our dreams and ambitions, it makes no difference to either of us or our families. We're good. We're good the way we are.
Pankaj, thank you for coming on the show.
My pleasure.
So I believe your bills and things are taken care of, paid for?
Well,
wow.
Well, for the last couple of years, up until recently, that is, my wife has been the primary purveyor of bacon at home, if you will. I took time off to go to school for a couple of years, which was great fun. It was fun being a student again. But I'm back in
While she was working?
While she was working, and the only reason I could go back to school was A, she was working, and B, she was willing to pay all the bills, including my school bills. So.
Wow. Wow, what a wife.
Well,
yeah.
You know.
And that's great arrangement, isn't it?
It's fantastic. It works for the both of us. I think you need to have a deep understanding with each other and a sense of commitment to each other and a sense of commitment to yourself. And as long as you have that...
What does she do?
She is in public health. So she chases strange diseases all across the world. And, you know,
What do you do?
I'm in the media business. I've been in television for the longest time, and then I took time off to go to business school.
Public health is more money than media business?
Apparently it does.
Wow.
You tell me. Do you get paid a lot of money on the show?
Nothing. If I had known this about public health, I would have pursued that, man.
There you go. There you go.
But let's just, there's something you want, and you can't pay for it. Let's say a big car, hypothetical example, which would cost, let's say, 15 lakhs, and you don't have that, you have 5. So would you ask Krishna to come help?
Yeah, and that's happened. Sometimes it's an anniversary present, sometimes it's a birthday present.
Anniversary present that you asked for?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Those are the best kind of presents, right? No hidden surprises. You get what you want.
Yeah. And it's okay with her, it's okay with you?
Absolutely. Fortunately for us, she's taken time off in the past, might I add, and, you know, where I've supported her, and, you know, she's been transitioning through jobs. And
at some stage, does she come back with something when you're fighting, for example? If you've had a fight and she throws this at you, does that hurt? Does she do that?
She hasn't, you know, she throws a lot of stuff at me, but
not
you
this
know,
money
never
business.
money. You know, we've never, ever, I think we have a very deep understanding about finances. I know of couples who, you know, where both partners are working and they maintain separate bank accounts. I'll tell you this, we don't even have separate bank accounts. So my salary goes into a central account, her salary goes into a central account. It doesn't say much for taxation. We do some kind of budgeting, and, you know, bills are paid, and, you know, but no, the money's never been an issue. You know, arguments have never been never ever centered around money. Yeah.
And then if she suppose goes and buys something really expensive and really useless, you know, would it stop you from objecting because, well, it's her money after all?
You know what? I don't think I'd be able to object to that, because I buy lots of really expensive, lots of really useless things all the time.
This famous fragile male ego, there's no such thing?
No such thing.
Vis-a-vis money in this case?
No such thing. I'm happy to have the wife pay my bills.
We spoke to one of your friends. Okay.
I have known Pankaj for really long now, and for all the while that I have known him, his wife Krishna has been earning more than him. And initially I used to think, even though he claims the opposite, somewhere it must bother him. But over a period of time, over a long period of time that I have known him, I've figured out he just does not fit into that Indian male stereotype of someone whose ego comes in the way. They're just so completely happy together.
Well, I did say that Pankaj Bhushan is content with the situation, but he's more than content. He's really happy to be where he is. Our next guest is Manini Day. In spite of earning more than her husband for last few years, she has managed to not make him feel insecure about it.
Hi, I'm Manini and I'm married to Mihir Mishra, who's an actor. And because of the nature of our work, we do sort of share responsibilities, which is great for me. He's a very supportive husband and he always sees to it that he's my backup plan. We discuss everything, including career, emotions, finances. We're very comfortable with the fact that we both accept each other's success and we sort of encourage each other in each other's endeavors and always there for each other, which is the most important thing. If a couple is secure within themselves, a lot of issues can be sorted out, even financial issues. Though yes, it's not easy, but then you need to work on it. And you need to work on a marriage, I would say that, as everybody else does.
I'm getting like mom to do that.
Manini, thank you very much for joining us on the show.
It's my pleasure.
Do you think we make too much out of this men being the breadwinner kind of a situation?
Yes, we do.
Yeah?
It's very overrated. I mean, I don't know why.
Well, because it's been like that for years. I mean,
That's all right.
simply.
There have been a lot of things that have been like that.
Right.
But why can't we accept that society is changing, times are changing, role models are changing.
Right.
In terms of, there was a time when men were, yes, you know, they were the breadwinners.
Right.
Now what has happened, there's like a paradigm shift. Now because the women have also sort of taken over that bastion, so it's becoming very difficult for the men to understand their own role.
So they lose face now, or
Yes,
they
because they're
lose
now
the status.
confused.
Right.
They're now confused. What is their position in the family?
Right.
I think you need a mature man to deal with this.
Threatening, is it? Just one second. Let's see what your husband has to say about that.
Okay.